Hi there, Trevor here. Today I'm going to go over how to do a full backup of your organization's data from Google Workspace and how to download that data so you can store it properly and retrieve it without it being a big hassle. There are a couple things that we will need before we begin. First off, we're going to need a Mint account with 2FA enabled, two-factor authentication. That has to be enabled, otherwise you cannot export your data. You need the Google account to have access to the Google CLI desktop, and it should be installed on your system. An exported copy of your Google Workspace data, and the Google account that you're going to be using to download needs access to the Google Cloud Console for basically all the settings so you can download the files from the command line. So with that being said, let's begin. To get started, you're going to log into your Google admin account. You go to Data Export. And if you don't have an exported data set, you would be able to export your data. But I've already gone ahead and exported the data, and this is the data set we're going to use. And you'll get emailed a link from Google about where the data is being stored in Google Cloud Console. So with that being said, I'm going to grab the link from the email I got from Google, and we're going to have a look at Google Cloud Console and see where our backup is and what it's doing. So I have the link from Google that was provided when I did the export, and it's just sitting here in the bucket in Cloud Console. So there are a couple different things you can do. You can hit the checkbox, and if you hit download, you'll get a code for downloading it. If you hit delete, it'll delete it. But you can see, if you click on the folder, you can see all this different data that we have inside it. And we have about 373 items in that folder. The navigation, you kind of have to use a secondary nav. You can't go back to the bucket details. So you have to use the object's secondary nav. So there are a couple things we'll need to do. So like I said, we'll need to install the Google Cloud Console application for the desktop. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I'll just make a new tab. And you go to cloud.google.com/SDK/docs/install. And I'm grabbing the Google Cloud CLI installer. And I'm going to run it as an administrator. And it takes about 5-10 minutes to install. So we'll just go through the setup here. We agree to the terms. I'm going to set it for just myself, or you can set it for all users. Just goes in program files, and I'm not going to enable beta commands. And once it gets installed, we'll continue where we left off here. Like I said, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So while that's happening, I'm just going to quickly create a backup folder for our data. I'm going to put it in my D drive. New folder. I'm just going to call it Google for the purposes of this demonstration. And we're going to save our data to this folder. Okay, so we finished doing the install. I'm going to have it create a start menu shortcut. And now it's going to get me all set up so I can connect to the cloud. So I want to log in, yes. Then I select the account that I'm going to use, allow the permissions. Then I go back to the console here. Okay, so now that I'm authenticated, I want to bring up my Google Cloud SDK shell. And I want to download the backup file from the bucket. So I'm just going back here to my tab. I'm going to hit this little check mark and go all the way here to the download. And then I'm going to copy that to the clipboard. Go back to my shell. Now I created a folder in d:/Google. So now I'm in d:/Google, and now I'm going to run my download script. So, just a note with the object we just copied from Google. This is the command, and you can see here that we have some return slashes, and it's supposed to save it to the local folder. I have found that this copy paste doesn't really work. We need to modify it, remove the case returns, and actually format it like this if you're downloading to Windows. So we're going to now copy that and put it into our Cloud Console. And we're going to download our files. So now, as you can clearly see, it is downloading the files to the backup folder that we had set up. So let's just bring that up. Go D, Google. We see our folder, and in there we have our files. And that is all you need to do for downloading a full data export from your Google Workspaces domain. And you can keep it on your system and retrieve it at any time. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe.